Grab your popcorn, kick back and relax, cause it's time for some more Karnage. So on today's video, we got another unboosted Foxtrot operation. So you can see the task force is open right now, so you can see it's only a 5-man group, so the operations are scaled the same. So you can see I've got some fails here, so we're still perfecting the art of the attacks a little bit. So I got Quay here. Now at the time I record this, I don't know if I've posted my other attack for Quay, but I did have another base I did for Quay, and that was an easier version. This is the normal version you encounter. So I got a doom cannon here. That's sometimes a shock launcher, not a doom cannon. As a doom cannon, that actually makes it harder, I believe, because when your zookas group up, the splash damage will kill zookas as well, so that's not good, and it makes it harder for hooka or AZ or whatever. The one I attacked only had 1 rocket, this has 3. This means even if I used the Sparky to take out the rocket launchers here, which I could take out all 3, as costly as that would be, the doom cannon's still there, and that makes it hard for my usual hooka attack on this base. So anyway, we will look at the ice. So I got 87 for building damage, 286 for the building health. So this is my first mistake, because I've made many mistakes in this attack. I used the universal remote thinking it'd kill the rocket, but didn't take into account that there wasn't any threats nearby to kill it. So I could have used smoke on my zookas and just got my zookas in position and killed the rocket. Sadly I didn't do that, so I had to use another universal remote to do this, to get them in position. So you can see the range of the rocket here, so I have to flare it to get my zookas out of range. For whatever reason though, I think the spawning of the critters of the what's it called? The Everspark critters, when she spawns them for a passive ability, shocks the rocket, because you've seen there, the ones that the zookas that were in range of the rocket that weren't in the dead spot yet, the rocket didn't even turn around to aim at them. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, and I was a little shocked when I watched the attack back, but whatever. So farming some cells, we'll go back into 1 times. So I did barrage on this machine gun, and the reason for that was there was 2 level 20 mines. Now I do have troop health, so I could have taken the damage from 1, which means I only needed to take out 1 mine, and because I haven't used artillery in this attack, it would have been much cheaper for me to use artillery to take out the mine, but I did have the gunboat energy. So you've seen I wasted a lot more shock smokes than I needed here. I could have saved myself 2 smokes, which would have meant I could have used critters. I could have done a lot more to save my zookas. So I've wasted a lot of gunboat energy here so far. My last mistake that I make here is with this mortar. I didn't scout it. I didn't think it was in range. I didn't even think. So I just lost a whole bunch of zookas just there. That critter box, because I wasn't aware, got killed even more zookas. As a result of all of my zookas being lost from those mortar shots, I could have killed the core before that flamethrower started firing. Had I been able to do that, I wouldn't have lost many, if at all, any zookas really. So I could have done that much without really taking many losses, but because of those losses, I wasn't able to get the kill as early as I should have, and I lost a lot. But even with all those many mistakes that I pointed out in that attack, I still got the win. So now we got Tika's attack. He doesn't have troop health, but so he needs to be a lot more careful with his walking paths and stuff like that. So this is the base Conifold. So 412% and 152%. So with the base health of these cores always being the same, you'll be able to calculate how much health these cores do have. So right now, just farming some cells, because when you're doing any sort of attack, you always want to be farming cells to get that extra energy. if it's going to take more than one hit on the bigger man task forces, we'll just pause that here because I do want to show something. In the bigger man groups, you don't want to be taking too many cells, because if it takes too many, like if you're not the only one attacking, you need to be wary of other people that are going to be attacking, because you don't want to make it harder for them. So you can see the smokes are being placed really exceptionally well here. Look at how long those zookas were exposed for, and that shock launcher did not fire on him. So that's incredible. So I will show the top of the base here, and that's his walking path. So just so you can sort of see that, get a bit of perspective on his walking path. The reason why he flared up there is because the walking path goes through the core, and it makes this end part much more efficient. It makes the zookas group up tighter. So he doesn't need to go all the way up, he only needs to get to the core. Personally, I think I would have went all up just to kill the rocket. It's a pretty easy clear, but because it's only one shock, he knew he had the gunboat energy to do 2 rounds of shocks pretty easily, get the kill on there, had enough gunboat energy for 2 medkits on the core, which is an Angry Family signature, as Tika is from the Angry Family. So, pretty good attack if I do say so myself. The walking path, I feel like his flare could have been a little bit more to the right, which may have straightened up his zookas a little bit on the way and not caused his zookas to get exposed so much. But he didn't manage to really lose anything along the way as a result of it, so it's not really a big deal either way. So I hope you guys enjoyed those 2 attacks. There were definitely some pretty cool stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. We will be trying to get more solos for you guys. And yeah, I will be trying to get some more bases done, so I can get you guys some more videos for this series. And tell me what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.